What if I told you that right now, literally today, you could start selling a product that runs on autopilot, and you wouldn't need a single client to make it work? Sounds too good to be true? Well, let me show you how hundreds of people are already doing it, quietly building small but powerful income machines using AI automations. Hey everyone, welcome to Digital Profit Hacks, where we turn smart digital systems into simple streams of income. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because what we're about to unpack today could literally change how you think about online business. All right, let's jump in. No fluff. So here's the deal. Most people think they need to become influencers, run ads, or chase clients to make money online. But there's another path, quieter, smarter, and honestly way less stressful. It's the path of AI-powered digital products. I'm talking about tiny systems built with tools like ChatGPT and Make.com that solve one specific problem, and that you can sell over and over again without ever being involved after setup. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine someone builds a simple automation that helps coaches deliver freebies, like ebooks or cheat sheets, automatically after someone fills out a form. It uses tools like Make.com, ChatGPT, and Gmail. Super basic, but super useful. Now, instead of keeping that system to themselves, they package it up, call it something like the Lead Magnet Delivery Engine, and sell it on Gumroad for $29. No client work, just digital delivery, and people buy it because it saves them hours of tech headaches. Now imagine this. You create a simple automation once. Maybe it follows up on customer reviews or sends onboarding emails to new clients, and you turn it into a digital product. You list it on Gumroad, Payhip, or even Etsy under digital business tools. You add a walkthrough video, a Notion guide, and boom, you've got a product. And here's the best part. You don't need to be a developer. You just need to understand one thing. People don't want software, they want solutions. If you can solve one annoying problem with a bit of automation, you're in business. Let's walk through how to do this step by step. Step 1. Pick one micro problem. This is where most people overcomplicate things. They think they need to build something huge, like a full SaaS platform or a marketing CRM. But that's not the goal here. You're not building the next Salesforce. You're creating a tiny system that solves one annoying problem. So ask yourself, what's one repetitive, boring, frustrating task that people do over and over again? Start small. Think about a real estate agent who keeps forgetting to send follow-up emails after an open house, or a fitness coach who always has to resend the same welcome kit to every new client. Or maybe a content creator who's constantly copy-pasting captions across 5 platforms every single day. These are the kinds of micro problems that are perfect for automation. They're small, but they stack up, and people are more than willing to pay for a quick fix that saves them time and energy. So don't think big, think annoying. One headache, one fix. That's the gold. Step 2. Build a tiny system using no-code tools. Now that you've got your problem, let's turn it into a solution. And no, you don't need to write a single line of code. Tools like Make.com, Zapier, Airtable, and of course ChatGPT let you build these mini systems fast. Like really fast. Here's a simple example. Someone fills out a Google form. That data flows into Make.com. ChatGPT generates a personalized email based on their answers, and the system sends it automatically through Gmail. Done. Or, let's say you're building something for a photographer who wants to send booking confirmations. You could use Airtable as the backend to manage client data. When a new entry is added, Make pulls it in, creates a confirmation message using ChatGPT, and sends it via email or even SMS using Twilio. You could also build a system that turns a YouTube video title into a tweet thread, a LinkedIn post, and a newsletter intro, completely automated. The possibilities are endless. And here's the key. It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to work and save someone time. That's what people pay for. Step 3. Turn it into a product. This is where most creators get stuck. They build a great automation and stop there. But if you want to make money while you sleep, you need to package that automation into a product someone else can use. Think of it like this. You baked an amazing cake, But if you don't box it up and label it, no one knows it's for sale. To turn your system into a product, you need 3 simple things. First, give it a name that makes its value obvious, like Review Booster Agent or Client Welcome Bot. The name should tell people what it does in 5 words or less. Second, create a simple setup guide. This could be a Notion page with step-by-step instructions, a downloadable PDF, or even a short screen recording that walks them through the setup. And third, make it easy to deliver. Upload everything to Google Drive or Dropbox, or host it on Gumroad, Payhip, or a private system.io page. People buy, click, download, and start using it. Simple. And if you really want to boost sales, add a short demo video using Loom or Tela, just 2 minutes showing how it works. That little touch builds trust, and trust sells. Step 4. List it on marketplaces. Now let's get this thing in front of people. You don't need a fancy funnel. You don't even need a website. Start by listing your product on marketplaces that people are already browsing. Gumroad is a great place to start. So is Payhip. You can also look at Ko-fi or even Etsy, which now supports digital downloads for business templates and tools. Each platform has its pros and cons. But the key is this: make your listing speak to the pain point. Instead of saying, automation tool built with make.com, say, automatically follow up with clients, without writing a single email. That's the difference between crickets and conversions. And if you want a bit more control, create a simple landing page using Card or Systeme.io. Add a payment button with Stripe or PayPal. You're in business. Remember, your listing should answer one question clearly: what problem does this solve for me? That's what buyers care about. Step 5. Market it without being annoying. No hard selling. No spammy tactics. Just show people what your automation does and how it makes life easier. You can do that with short reel demos. Record your screen, narrate what's happening, and show the result. Keep it casual. Post on Twitter, Reddit, LinkedIn, or even Facebook groups where your audience hangs out. Here's the kind of thing that could easily happen. Someone posts a 60-second video showing how they built an automation that sends birthday emails for a small bakery. It's simple, practical, and solves a clear need. That video picks up traction. In the post, they include a link to their $19 template. By the end of the week, they've made dozens or even hundreds of sales. Because again, people don't want tools, they want time savers. If your demo makes them think, oh wow, I need that, you've already won. That's the power of solving real problems and showing it in action. Now I know what you might be thinking, but I'm not techie. Let me be blunt. You don't need to be. If you can drag and drop on make.com or follow a template, you can do this. Heck, half the people selling these automations learned by watching free tutorials on YouTube. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be 10 minutes ahead of someone who needs your help. Here's another secret. The simpler your product, the more it sells. People don't want complex dashboards or crazy logic. They want a plug-and-play system that saves them time and money. So here's your challenge. Think of one repetitive task that people do in your niche. It could be real estate agents, Etsy sellers, YouTubers, coaches, barbers, whatever. Now ask yourself, how can I automate that with AI plus make.com? If you can answer that, you've got a product. And if you're still watching, I've got something that will make this even easier. I put together a step-by-step guide that walks you through the entire process, from picking your idea to packaging your first automation and making your first sale. Inside, you'll get a step-by-step checklist, a naming framework to help you brand your agents, and 3 plug-and-play templates you can customize and start selling right away. You'll find it in the pinned comment below. And hey, if this video sparked an idea, drop it in the comments. What kind of automation would you build first? Something for lead magnets, reviews, bookings, or something totally unique? Let me know. I read every single one. If you got value from this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next drop. Thanks for watching, and let's build smarter, not harder. Time to profit.